Jay said, they can live, you guys can live with, those mid-range coming from DeMar, but it was Malik who was really getting off, kind of leading the charge. You got to feel that way too, then talking about those threes?
Yeah, that's what he does. He's a spark off the bench in any given moment, and he had a heck of a game tonight.
Monk was comfortable, he was aggressive, and once he got hot, it was over. The Kings did not play scared, they did not slow down, they did not show mercy, they let it fly. Malik Monk came off the bench doing exactly what he does best. He brought energy, speed, and shot making. Every time the Lakers tried to make a run, Monk answered. Threes, drives, pull-ups, momentum shots. The crowd felt it, the bench felt it, the Lakers felt it. The most painful part is this did not come out of nowhere. Everyone knows Malik Monk can score. Everyone knows he can change a game fast. That is who he has always been. The Lakers knew this too, because they had him. They saw it up close, and yet he was the one they let go.
Westbrook one more, Ellis gets him two. Great bomb. More stack pick and roll out to Levine. Ooh, got an open glimpse and cashes out.
Doubt it at all.
Here's Westbrook trying to eat.
For starting lineups as well. This current one out on the floor, I think it's 3 and 2. As
blows by, baseline find, Achua, cut the check.
Everyone contributed. They finished the night hitting 17 threes. The Lakers barely made 8. That gap alone tells the story. This was not bad luck. This was not a fluke. This was a team that could not keep up. The Lakers are supposed to be a top seed. Instead, they are losing to teams below them in the standings. That should never happen this often. Good teams handle bad teams. Great teams dominate them. Right now, the Lakers are doing neither. The chemistry is off. The flow is broken. Players look unsure of their roles. And when things go wrong, there is no stability. Everything feels tense. Every mistake feels heavier. That is not how winning teams look. Malik Monk played loose. He played free. He played like someone who knows he will not get pulled for a mistake. That freedom matters. That confidence matters. When players feel trusted, they play better. Monk looked like a player who knows his role and embraces it. Meanwhile, the Lakers looked stuck in rotations, stuck in indecision, stuck trying to force things that aren't there. Shot selection was poor, defense was late, communication was missing. LeBron James took shots that did not help the team. Deep shots, forced attempts, possessions that ended without movement. When those shots do not fall, it hurts everyone. The offense stalls, the defense gets tired, momentum swings fast. There were moments when LeBron should have moved the ball earlier, moments when he should have let others run the offense. Instead, the game slowed down, the rhythm disappeared, and against a team that plays fast like Sacramento, that is a problem. Austin Reeves has been one of the few bright spots this season. He plays hard, he plays smart, he makes the right reads, but even his role feels uncertain now. Pulling him in and out of lineups sends the wrong message. It messes with confidence. Young players need stability, not mixed signals. The Lakers once had momentum when younger players were stepping up. The ball moved better, energy was higher. Now that balance feels gone. The team looks older.
Perfection, but it's the hustle and not giving up.
Monk's working against Smart. He's the set.
Indeed.
DeRozan out to Monk, 3 for 3. There's Monk's clean look.
They know they will get looks. Even with a free throw advantage, the Lakers could not control the game. That says everything. When one team gets nearly double the free throws and still loses badly, that is not officiating. That is basketball. The Kings did not panic. They stayed aggressive. DeMar DeRozan got his points. Zach LaVine hit timely shots. Westbrook contributed. Everyone played their role. That is what team basketball looks like. The Lakers, on the other hand, look like a group of individuals trying to solve problems alone. That never works. Basketball punishes that mindset. J.J. Redick pointed to numbers after the game. Opponent three-point percentage, missed opportunities, potential assists. Those numbers are real, but they are also symptoms. The deeper issue is identity. This team does not know who it is right now. Coaching changes were supposed to fix things. Instead, the same problems remain. Defense is inconsistent. Rotations are questioned. Effort comes and goes. At some point, it's no longer about schemes. LeBron James has been in the league for over 2 decades. That experience should bring calm. It should bring leadership. Instead, the team looks stressed. That pressure trickles down. This is not about age alone. It's about fit. It's about knowing when to lead and when to step back, when to take over and when to empower others. Right now, that balance is missing. The Lakers had a chance to build something younger and more flexible. Instead, they keep leaning into the same structure, the same style, and the results are getting worse. Malik Monk was a reminder of what happens when players are given space to grow. He was once inconsistent, he was once raw. Now he's confident. He knows exactly who he is. Watching him torch the Lakers wasn't just painful, it was symbolic. It showed what the Lakers lost. It showed what they failed to develop.
This team is now losing to lower-seeded teams regularly. That is not a small issue. That is a war.
Hot hand, Monk got it! He's hotter than team in. They put the Lakers in rotation like rotisserie. They hit him with two. Monk pulls a quick three, got it.
Changes are not made, this slide will continue. LeBron James cannot carry this team every night. That is reality. The team needs structure. It needs clarity. It needs roles that make sense. Austin Reeves should be playing with confidence, not doubt. Younger players should be developing, not shrinking. Veterans should be guiding, not forcing. Right now, everything feels forced. The Lakers once had a chance to move forward. Instead, they are stuck looking backward, holding on to names instead of building a system. Malik Monk did not just beat them, he reminded them. He reminded them of missed chances, of poor decisions, of what happens when talent is not valued properly. This loss was loud, it was embarrassing, and it should force serious reflection. Because if nothing changes, this will not be the last time the Lakers get cooked by someone they once had and let go. And that is the hardest truth of all. The truth is this loss was not just about one hot night from Malik Monk. It was about a pattern that keeps repeating with this Lakers team. Every time they look like they are starting to figure things out, something falls apart. This time, it was effort, defense, and decision-making. Malik Monk did not do anything special that other teams have not already shown on film. He attacked gaps, shot with confidence, and played free. The Lakers had no answer for that. They let him get comfortable early, and once that happened, the game was already slipping away. What made it worse was how familiar this story felt. Monk was once wearing a Lakers jersey. He was once sitting on that same bench waiting for opportunities. Instead of developing him, instead of trusting his growth, they let him walk. Now he comes back and looks like a star against them. That is not bad luck. That is poor planning. When former players come back and punish you, it says more about the organization than the player. The Kings played like a team that knew exactly who they were. They moved the ball, trusted the hot hand, and never slowed down. The Lakers, on the other hand, looked confused. Possessions ended with rushed shots, defensive rotations were late, help defense was lazy. When a team hits 17 threes, it's not just because they're hot, it's because the defense allowed clean looks over and over again. Another big issue was energy. Sacramento played like they wanted it more. They ran the floor.
Season, so, that's typical. We're 28th before tonight in opponent three-point percentage. We'll be 29th or 30th after tonight. Had 50 potential assists tonight. We converted on 21 of those. Expected score, we won by 24. This has been the theme. It has been the theme. So just gotta keep shooting, I guess.
The looks themselves, I assume.
This ends now. Instead, frustration showed up. Bad shots, missed assignments, body language told the story. Heads dropped, hands went up in the air. That is not how winning teams respond. LeBron's night summed it all up. The shots were there, but the rhythm was not. Taking deep jumpers when the legs aren't there only makes things worse. Getting to the paint worked, but instead of leaning into that, the offense drifted back outside. That allowed the Kings to relax and stay home on shooters. When your best player doesn't play to his strengths, the whole team feels it. Luka put up numbers, but numbers alone don't win games. He needed help, and that help did not come when it mattered. Playing heavy minutes and taking tough shots wears you down. By the fourth quarter, it showed. Fatigue leads to mistakes, and mistakes lead to runs by the other team. Sacramento took advantage every time. Austin Reeves is another big part of this situation. Confidence matters in this league. When a player feels trusted, they play free. When that trust disappears, everything tightens up. His role keeps changing, and that affects how he plays. One night, he's aggressive. The next night, he's passive. That is not on him. That is on the system.
Chemistry is fragile. Once it breaks, it is hard to fix.
You can see it on the floor. Missed passes, late reads, guys unsure of where to be. That is what the Lakers look like right now. They are not connected. They are not moving as one unit. Teams that win do the small things together. This team does not. Defensively, the problems are even clearer. Giving up open threes has been an issue all season. It is not new. When you rank near the bottom in opponent three-point percentage, that is a warning sign. Good teams will find those shots. Great teams will punish you for them. The Kings did exactly that. The free throw difference did not matter because effort mattered more. You can get to the line all you want, but if you cannot get stops,
LeBron on the wing, open from deep. The two bodies get it out of his hands. James has time to line up the seam.
He plays as hard.
Punches. LeBron gets it back in the corner.
that is what balanced teams do. The Lakers relied too much on a few players. When those players struggle or get tired, everything collapses. This loss also raises questions about direction. Are the Lakers trying to win now, or are they just surviving? Those are two very different mindsets. Right now, it feels like survival. Just get through the night. Just avoid embarrassment. That is not enough in a league this competitive. You cannot keep blaming coaches. You cannot keep blaming role players. At some point, the responsibility has to land at the top. The decisions made over the years have led to this roster, this chemistry, and these results. Losing to lower-seeded teams is not an accident. It is a reflection. The Kings showed hunger. They showed joy. They played loose. The Lakers played tight. When basketball stops being fun, it shows. The body moves slower. The shots feel heavier. The game feels harder than it should. Looking ahead, things do not get easier. Stronger teams are coming. Faster teams. Teams that defend and shoot. If nothing changes, these losses will continue to pile up. Momentum matters in the NBA, and right now, the Lakers are moving in the wrong direction. This game should be a wake-up call, not just because of the score, but because of how it happened. Being outplayed, outworked, and outcoached by a team that wanted it more should force serious reflection. Until adjustments are made, until roles are clear, and until effort becomes consistent, nights like this will keep happening. Malik Monk did his job. The Kings did their job. The Lakers did not. And that's the hardest truth to accept. What makes this situation even more frustrating is that none of this is shocking anymore. Fans saw it coming. Analysts saw it coming. Even opposing teams saw it coming. When a team knows your weaknesses and attacks them without fear, that means your identity is already exposed. The Lakers have become predictable, and in today's NBA, that is a death sentence. The spacing on offense continues to be a major problem. Too many possessions end with players standing around watching one guy try to make something happen. That kind of basketball might work for short stretches, but over a full game, it breaks down. Defenses load up, help comes early, and suddenly every shot is contested. Meanwhile, the Kings were moving constantly. Cuts, screens, quick passes. They made the Lakers chase, and chasing drains energy fast. Another issue is transition defense. Every missed shot by the Lakers felt like an open runway for Sacramento. Players were slow getting back. Communication was poor. Matchups were missed. Those easy baskets build confidence, and once a team gets confident, the game speeds up. The Kings fed off that energy, and the Lakers never slowed it down. There is also a mental toughness problem. When the Kings went on runs, the Lakers did not respond with focus. They responded with frustration. You could see it in the body language. Missed calls led to complaining instead of getting back on defense. Missed shots led to hanging heads instead of sprinting back. Winning teams move on from mistakes instantly. This team holds on to them. The bench production told another ugly story. Sacramento got real impact from their bench. Energy, scoring, defense. The Lakers bench struggled to change the game. When your bench cannot hold leads or spark comebacks, the starters feel even more pressure. That pressure builds, and mistakes follow. Malik Monk was the perfect example of confidence meeting opportunity. He did not hesitate. Every shot was taken with belief. That is what happens when a player feels free. He was not overthinking. He was not second-guessing. He simply played basketball. The Lakers, meanwhile, looked like they were thinking through every possession. This game also highlighted the gap in player development. Sacramento has clearly invested in letting players grow into roles. They trust them. They live with mistakes. The Lakers have not shown that same patience. Young players come and go. Roles change constantly. That makes it hard to build continuity. Continuity is everything in this league. Teams that win year after year have it. They know who does what. They know where shots come from. They know how to close games. The Lakers look like a team still searching for answers deep into the season. That is not a good sign. Defensive effort in the fourth quarter was especially concerning. That's when games are decided. That's when focus should be sharpest. Instead, rotations got worse. Shooters were left alone. Drives went uncontested. It felt like the Lakers were hoping the Kings would miss rather than forcing them to miss. The reality is, hope is not a strategy. Effort is. Discipline is. Execution is. Sacramento had all three. The Lakers did not. Another uncomfortable truth is that the league has moved forward. Teams are younger, faster, and more confident shooting from deep. If you can't defend the perimeter and keep up in pace, you will get exposed. The Lakers struggle in both areas. That is not something that can be fixed overnight. The coaching staff can talk about numbers and stats, but fans see what really matters. They see effort. They see urgency. They see accountability. Right now, those things feel missing. You can't coach heart. You can't scheme desire. Players have to bring that themselves. There is also a clear disconnect between talent and results. On paper, the Lakers should be losing these games, but basketball is not played on paper. It is played possession by possession. It is played with discipline and trust. Those things are not showing up consistently. As the season goes on, the pressure will only increase. Media scrutiny will grow. Fans will get louder. Opponents will smell blood. Teams love playing against squads they know are fragile. They attack early and wait for the collapse. That is exactly what happened here. This loss should not just be chalked up as a bad night. It should be treated as a warning. If changes are not made, if effort does not improve, if roles remain unclear, this season could slip away fast. Malik Monk did not embarrass the Lakers by himself. The Lakers embarrassed themselves by allowing it to happen, by not adjusting, by not responding, by not matching energy. At the end of the day, basketball is simple. Play hard, play smart, play together. The Kings did all three. The Lakers did not. Until that changes, no speech, no excuse, and no statistic will matter. The results will keep looking the same.